Can we talk about life outside of reality TV, like
Yes.
business-wise? What else you have going on?
Yes. First, I have my business, Keep It Clean, which I've had for 11 years. It's a cleaning service. I do residential and commercial property. I clean for a high-end clientele, entertainers, celebrities,
How'd you get
athletes.
started with that? I'm not even trying to be juice. I'm just asking.
It was a funny story. It was years ago. I was at a house party, and I'm standing around in the kitchen. The party's winding down. You know, we're just kind of chopping it up, everybody. And I'm looking around in the mess in the kitchen. When I tell you, it was driving me crazy. So I'm just like, oh my God. And I just started cleaning up this man's kitchen. Like, I couldn't take it. The cups, you know, wiping the counters off. And 20 minutes goes by, I had the whole kitchen spotless. So he comes down, the homeowner, and he's like, who cleaned the kitchen? And everybody's like, she
This
did.
girl.
So jokingly, he's like, would you want to come back tomorrow and, you know, finish your job, do the rest of the house? I said, sure. I said, you gonna pay me? He said, sure. That's how I got started.
Are you serious?
Just like that. I started doing his home. He referred me to a friend. I started doing their home, and then I just made it official after that. I went and got incorporated. And
Is that how you got into the Atlanta celebrity circle? Or you already?
No.
Okay.
no.
Okay. Because you know people always want to know how they can be
I
famous.
was already around these people, and then when I started doing the homes, then they were like, oh, can you do my place? Can you do my place? So then I started doing their homes, and it just kind of,
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. So did you ever think when you were younger that you wanted to start your own business
No.
or?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I was clueless about what I wanted to do when I was younger. I didn't know. But you know, they always say you should do something that you like or you love to do. So, and I love to clean.
Do you?
Love it. If I go into a space and it's cluttered or, you know, junky, I'll just be sitting there like itching, like, oh, you know, even if it's two things, I can just kind of, you know.
Right.
So,
That's like OCD. Okay. All right.
A little bit.
So so the business is going well.
Yes.
That you have. Okay. What
Yes.
else do we have going on?
As far as this show is concerned, doing Love and Hip Hop has opened so many doors for me. Like, it was a crazy experience, but what happened after the fact was amazing.
Okay. Can we talk about that?
Yes.
A little bit or whatever you want to share.
I'm actually doing a clothing line inspired by my daughter. So it's, you know, so many times you go places and I'm looking for shoes or something, and you don't always want to go to Stride, right?
Right.
You know, you want something cute.
Yeah.
And I just can't find it. So I'm gonna do a whole children's line
Okay. Cool.
of cute, casual, comfortable clothes, and also, you know, dressy things
Yes.
too.
Yes.
That's one thing I'm doing. Coming out with a book, of course.
Of course you are.
course I
What's
am.
the book going to be about? Is it going? What is? Is it going to be about your life at all, or is it going to be like a?
It's called Warning Signs, about dating men in the business. So it's going to be very
It's
interesting.
called Warning Signs.
Yes.
Oh, I like it. I like that. Do we
Yes.
have we started it yet?
We're in the works.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll come out in 2013, perhaps.
Yes.
Okay. Huh.
Yes.
Is it gonna be like a cautionary tale or?
It's, you take it how you want.
Okay. I'm a little hype about that.
Take it
Okay.
how you want.
All right.
Also, another thing that I'm doing, I'm coming out with like a home line that will be in Target or Walmart, wherever. I want it to be affordable. It'll be accessories for your home. Mirrors, lamps, pillows, decorative things like that for the home.
Okay.
Inspired by, you know, what I do.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have a lot of things on the table that I'm, you know, trying to do,
Right.
and this Love and Hip Hop just really gave me the opportunity and opened up a bunch of
platform.
doors, and, yeah, for me to just get things done. So
Getting your Nene on.
yes.
Are you gonna? Do you have plans at all to do any other kind of TV or movies or?
Actually, my manager is submitting me for everything she can, movies.
Because I know you've been out in LA.
Mhm.
We've seen the Twit pics out in LA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're doing everything. How are you balancing it with your daughter?
Girl, you just have to take it one day at a time. Everybody asks me, how are you doing this and this? It's just one day at a time. I take it as it comes.
So
Hold on, like closer to you, or
I'm gonna have to do this.
just a little bit, or just tilt it more her way. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, do I have to start over?
No.
Okay. So why do you think the show was so successful? Because the ratings were through the roof.
Yes, I think it was so successful because it was real. The situations were real, and I think people weren't used to seeing that. Like, oh my God, they're really showing this happening. You know, a
Right.
lot of times this stuff goes on, but it's behind closed doors.
Right.
And the fact that we were, you know, putting it out there, people were just kind of like, so I think,
Yeah, one of my girlfriends was like, I can't believe maybe that. And I was just like, wait a minute, friend, what about your such and such? And she's like, oh yeah, that's right. I was like, so I think when you make it relatable like that, people are like, oh,
oh.
yeah, true.
And well, in my defense, I didn't know she was going to be a cast member. I'm thinking it was going to be about him and I in our relationship,
Right.
not that.
Did you know about her?
I found out about her maybe a month before we started taping. I found out that she was working with him.
Right.
As far as their personal relationship, I think I found out maybe a week and a half before we started filming, which was why we had that argument in the lobby.
Oh, okay, all right. What,
Right.
Do you ever see her out, or do you?
Very rarely.
Okay, and you are just like, I can't, I cannot take, I can't take that. What kind of advice can you give to women that are in your kind of relationship? Because we saw it play out on television. What do you?
The bottom line is only the woman is going to change the situation. You can only change your situation. He's not going to do it. If he could have his main girl and a side girl and whoever other girl he could have, he'll do it.
Right.
If he's that ballsy, he'll do it. So only you can decide, I'm not happy with this. I want to change it and make the decision to do something different.
What have your other relationships with men been like? Have you had one as intense as? Because I told you on camera, you all seem pretty intense. Is this the kind of record kind of man you kind of?
Yeah. This one is probably the most intense.
Okay.
But I tend to have very intense relationships.
Okay. Do you attract the cheaters?
I don't know a man that doesn't cheat, do you? I don't know any.
See, I think that in the right environment, honestly, to me being honest, I do think they all, I even feel bad saying it. Okay.
I don't know any. And it might be the lifestyle that I've led and the
Right.
people that I've met or the people that I tend to surround myself with, but I don't know any. I'm sure there might be some out there.
Okay.
I just don't know any.
You don't know anything.
Father on down. I don't know one.
Voice, but tomorrow will be good because the kids are in school. All this whole thing. I'm like, okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay.
I'm gonna tell him he needs to get his ass down here.
Like whatever. Yeah, I can't because I gotta leave in the morning. I got people. They got me booked up. Okay. Random questions. I like to ask random questions. So, if we had to pick one song as a soundtrack to our life, what song would we pick?
To my life?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Or you can do like 2 or 3, but you can't give me an album. I just need like a few.
Okay, I'll tell you one that's in my CD changer right now on repeat.
Okay.
Cherry Wine by Nas and Amy Winehouse.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. I like that song.
I love that song.
If we had to describe our sense of fashion in 2 words.
Comfortable, casual.
Okay. How old were we the first time we got our heart broken?
I think the first time I dated.
Say that.
I
Yeah,
swear.
probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you watch any other reality TV?
Yes.
Okay. What do you watch?
Oh my God, I watch The Housewives, I watch Mob Wives, I watch them all.
Okay.
Like when I get a chance, I'll Pawn Stars, I watch them all.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Have you been following the Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj, little smash?
I have not. I've been so busy recently. I keep hearing about it, but you want to fill me in?
Yeah, really quick.
Okay.
The two, they're both on American Idol. reports came out that they had some little tension, had been beefing back, behind the scenes. Mariah came out and said, no, that's not true. Now a video has surfaced of them like arguing, more so Nicki. But you only get a snippet of. We only got like 30 seconds, so I don't know what Mariah said, whatever. So Nicki is like, rah, 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 and Mariah's like, darling, So I was gonna ask you, if you had to put your money on someone in a boxing ring, would you put your money on Mariah or Nicki? Okay, all right, moving on. What's your favorite cocktail?
Right now, it would be this guy,
Okay.
which is vodka tonic and lime.
Okay, this is personal. You don't have. Well, you don't have to answer anything. How old were we the first time we had sex?
16.
That's kind of old. It's good though.
I was 16, and I had sex the first time, and it was so awful. It was such an awful experience.
Okay.
I didn't do it again for like a year and a half.
Okay. Are we gonna have any other children?
I would love one more, but
Okay. Yeah. Well, so I was talking to Arian, and I was asking her like, do you feel any pressure to have a baby? Because she told me your age, which is cool. She's a great age. Nothing wrong with her age. And she was like, no, Mimi waited good. I was like, okay. All right. But then I felt good. Like, okay, I can wait too. Okay.
I sure did. I waited.
Okay. Do you have a motto that you live by? You know how some people are like, to thy own self be true, or
Do unto others. I mean, it might sound cliche, but it's so the truth. If you treat people how you want to be treated, it works.
Okay. Describe your sex life in one word.
Right now,
Yeah.
none.
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Non-existent. Okay. Do you shop anywhere that people will be surprised?
Surprise?
Yeah. Like I know you went to Target earlier.
Yes, I love Target.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Old Navy, Target, love it.
Okay. When are you happiest?
When I'm with family, my daughter, everybody's getting along.
When's the last time you cried?
About 2 weeks ago.
Can you tell me a secret that people wouldn't know about you on a national website?
A secret?
Yeah. That people don't know about you, like that maybe viewers wouldn't know.
I love to cook.
Can you give me something juicy? Can I get something juicy?
A juicy secret?
Not like, I already asked you about your sex life at
Let me
16.
see. A juicy secret. I can't think of a juicy secret right now.
Okay.
Let me think. I might think of something later.
Okay. Is there anything we didn't talk about already that you want to address, or something that I didn't ask you?
I just want to say, I want to thank VH1. I want to thank Mona for giving me this opportunity. Greatly appreciate it. So a lot of times, like, I would do interviews and they'll ask me questions and I'll just be like, oh, it was terrible, awful, oh my God, this is fucking the worst time of my life. But at the end of the day, I don't mean her or them, I mean the situation.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And what doing the show brought out. But doing the show put everything on the table. Had I not done this show, I'd still be in the dark. I'd still be lied to and everything else. So this show actually put everything out on the table, for me to see. So I appreciate that.
Okay. The platform, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure we'll talk again.
I would love to. You were amazing.
Thank you. Bye.
What?